Hey guys, so this video is going to focus on how to evaluate algebraic expressions. So algebraic expressions can look all sorts of different ways, as we can kind of see by the two examples that I have here. So algebraic expressions are just a combination of numbers, variables, or both of them put together in some kind of form. And when it comes to evaluating algebraic expressions, you will be given your expression. You should also be given a list of the values that you are expected to plug into the expression. So the first step that you need to do is you need to take a look at the values that you're given, and you need to plug them directly into the expression. So here I see that I'm going to be plugging in a -2 for x, a 3 for y, and -4 for a. So I need to make sure that I plug it in directly into the expression, making sure not to change anything else. So that means I'm going to have 3 times x, or 3 times -2, plus 5 times y, which is going to be a 3. And then that's getting multiplied to a -2 times a, or -4 in this instance. So this is how we would plug it into the expression. Step 2, you need to use your order of operations in order to simplify the expression. So even though you need to clean this up, you need to find the value of it, you do so by using the order of operations. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So when we're looking at this expression here, we do have 2 sets of parentheses. So we have this first set of parentheses here, and then we have a second set back over here. And we need to make sure that we start with our parentheses. Also, when it comes to parentheses, if there are several calculations going on inside the parentheses, you need to make sure that you also follow order of operations within the parentheses, almost like order of operations within order of operations. So let me start with this set of parentheses over here. Taking a look at what we have going on the inside, we have multiplication and we have addition. According to order of operations, we definitely multiply before we add. So I'm going to start by multiplying. 3 times -2 gives us a -6, and 5 times 3 is 15. Make sure to drop down the plus sign in between, and we still have our parentheses there. And I'm going to continue working on this set of parentheses here. We're only left with one calculation there. So -6 plus 15 is going to give me a 9. And when all I have is a single digit, a single value left inside the parentheses, I know I'm done with that set of parentheses. So I'm going to work on the second set that we had over here. And we only have one calculation inside there. -2 times -4 is going to give us a positive 8. And since that's the only thing we have left, I can go ahead and drop that down. Meaning here we're left with our final calculation. We have 9 times 8, so we can go ahead and wrap up this problem by multiplying those together to get a total of 72. So 72 is the value of this algebraic expression with these given values. So we're going to use that same concept to solve the expression over here on this side. And we're going to go ahead and use the same set of values for it. So step 1, plug in. So when I'm plugging in here, so let's see, that's going to be 3 times a squared, and a is going to be a -4, minus our y, so -3, over x plus 2, so x is a -2, plus 2. Now, normally when it comes to algebraic expressions that are in a fraction form, the best thing to do is this. Treat the numerator as if it was its own problem. Simplify it all the way down until all you have is a single digit left. Do the same thing for the denominator. And since the denominator looks a little bit easier here, I'm going to start with the denominator. And if I take a look at this denominator, we only have one calculation. It's an addition. So -2 plus 2 gives me a 0. So one thing that I need to remember when it comes to division of 0 is dividing anything by 0 will get me an undefined answer. You cannot divide by 0. There's just no possible way to do so. So the fact that I have 0 in this denominator, I do not need to go any further with this problem because I know regardless what that numerator is going to be, I'm going to have 0 in the denominator. Therefore, this is undefined. So that is the value for this expression. It is undefined, which essentially just means that we can't work it. Just there's something off about this problem. It's a bad problem. It's just not doable. Otherwise, that is it for this video.